Well, here we are at Bodnant, and of course Bodnant is really famous for its formal gardens, its wonderful Italianate terraces, but there's a whole nother story to Bodnant, and that's what I'd like to show you today. We've got some fantastic meadowland here. This is known as the Old Park, and this is actually the oldest part of the garden, and it's full, chock full of flowers and wonderful grasses which are great for our wildlife. We've got a few here. There's some red clover just here, and some wonderful bird's-foot trefoil, and of course all the lovely grasses which are vital for the caterpillars for a lot of our common moths and butterflies. Hello. There's a bit of a story of renovation going on here really. In previous years we've at times struggled to take the crop off, which of course is absolutely vital for any hay meadow. What you want to be doing is reducing the fertility every year, otherwise the grasses outcompete the wildflowers. And in previous years it's been a bit of a struggle to get the crop taken off, but last year we managed to do it. And also we didn't mow it until late August, which was brilliant because it meant things like hardhead, centuria was able to flower, and the birds and the butterflies really had a good old feast right until late summer. In previous years we've had to cut that down. So this year again we're really desperately keen to get this grass cut down and take the crop away to reduce the fertility. We're also adding a plant called yellow rattle, which is it's a native parasitic of grassland. Lovely yellow flowers, the bees adore it, and it feeds off the grass roots and it reduces the fertility. So if you can't take the crop off, then you can sow some yellow rattle instead, and that will really help to get your flower diversity improved. So what I'd really love to do now is show you a big patch of yellow rattle that we sowed only last year. So we'll go and have a look at one over here. Here's a lovely patch of yellow rattle. And one of the things that's really exciting for us is that whilst this is the oldest part of the garden, it was only last year that it actually opened to the public. So now people can actually come and get really close to lovely plants like this. And I say, this is great for your meadow. Most people can't have sheep in their garden, but this is a great alternative. Sow a few seeds of this, and over a few years it'll start to reduce the fertility. It feeds on the grass's roots, and then that helps to bring in the wildflowers. So it gets the name yellow rattle because the seed pods make a wonderful rattling noise when you shake them. You can just about hear it. And when you shake the seed out into your hand, there's lots and lots of it. Sow that, and within a couple of years you'll have a lovely clump like this as well. Okay. And we took this seed for this yellow rattle from another wonderful meadow we have at Bodnant called Furnace Field, which is the most species rich we have on the property, and I'd love to show you that too. Well, now here we are in Furnace Meadow, and this of course is where we got our yellow rattle that we saw in the old park. But as well as yellow rattle, we've got a huge number of other species here. We've got some wonderful meadow sweet, which likes its feet to be a bit wetter, so we're here down at the bottom of the meadow where it gets a bit more moisture. And we've also got some lovely yellow vetchling with its super tendrils that you can just see coming off the plant here. So it's a fantastic meadow. Now this meadow we've managed to take the crop off every year for as many years as I can remember, and you can see the result. The species diversity is absolutely fantastic. We're also really keen in the coming years to get some livestock in here, probably sheep, because that'll further help to improve the species diversity. Now here at Bodnant we're really keen that people can share in these meadows. So in 2017 this meadow, Furnace, will be open as well. We opened the old park last year, and we're going to open Furnace in a couple of years' time. Now you may or may not know there's been a catastrophic loss of grassland areas in Wales in the last 60 years. We've lost something like 99% of them. So we at Bodnant are really keen to do our bit. We've got these 3 wonderful wildflower meadows and we're really keen to make them as species rich as we can. But in your own gardens you can do something too. The best thing really is just to leave a patch of grass to grow long and then to mow it sort of late summer and take the clippings away. And year on year you'll find that you get more and more different species. Of course, if you want any advice on that, you can always contact me at Bodnant. My name's Bill Worrell, I'm one of the supervisors here, and I'll be happy to help.